Morning ladies and gents, just a quickie. So we're back here in Leicester, going to do some changes to the boat. So with good friend Captain Phil, who's just arrived as well, we put on some new nav lights yesterday, eventually. Only took 20 minutes.
Yeah, easy wiring.
He's good on the electrics, you see, that's the thing. And because he'd done it himself, he knew exactly what to do. Bang, bang, 20 minutes, 2 nav lights. Anyway, morning Phil.
Morning.
So I thought, well, if I'm bringing the camera.
Yes.
So yes, and we put some stainless rod tubes on yesterday as well. I stupidly bought black plastic. Don't buy the black plastic, it doesn't survive the UV. So today, there's a couple of more bits, and then off to the hospital. Right. Right. So, right. It's the bottom bolt first. Yeah, it's dead easy when this comes off.
Hammer. We get a hammer.
Shouldn't have done that. Managed it. Oh, not quite. Right. Oh, bloody thing. Yeah, because these are on the lock nuts. They're just on the ordinary nuts. You'd think that they would put them on the lock nuts.
Double up the nut, put a nut on the back of the nut.
Yeah, well, I've got to get a nut for the bolt. So, right, this is the finicky bit. This is what I had problems with the last time. Right.
Loads of those with most movers. Always pair mold grips is the best way to do it.
So when I put the engine on the last time, I filled the padlock with marine grease. Thought, yeah, fine, that'll come off dead easy. Still didn't come off. So hence we had to take the whole bracket off to get the auxiliary engine off before we left. But just looking at it, these bolts here were all finger tight. Top ones dropped out. So we could have been bombing along one day. Auxiliary engine hanging on by the security chain.
When we're down at Southsea, we had to take this to pieces because Keith's lock had rusted. So we took the 2 bolts out, took the whole unit off, chucked it in the car. He's since cut the chain and released it, but we've come back to fit it and we took it out of the bag and this top bolt hasn't even got a nut on it, and these 3 were loose. So we need to change these for the Nylox nuts and probably then put that again on the back edge to double nut it. But that's all that really holding the engine on, because it would have been hanging on the chain if it had come off, swinging the water, which would have done it no good at all. So we're extremely lucky. Right, what's the problem here then, Keith? Why are you taking this off?
Well, basically what happened was previous owner, I don't know if you can see that, but has screwed the rope through, presumably trying to pull it up off something.
Yeah, probably got it stuck, so he's been driving it forward and dented the front.
Yeah, and he's also dented other bits of that stuff around there as well. Anyway, got my friend to do me some 316.
So what's happening? The rope was going over here, then it was pulling over the side and down the side.
Yes.
So we said we needed a bracket, so we fitted a bracket, but now when the anchor comes up, it doesn't pull through because it bottoms out.
It's not quite high enough.
That needs moving back.
Well, we're just going to take it off.
That is, yeah, but you need to fit something extra to. You need what I've got on mine. Otherwise, it'll just pull over again. You need a cover on the top.
Yeah, need a bigger cover.
A gimbal. But we need to take this off. We need to get that bolt out, and that bolt you see. We had 900 Newton meters on that yesterday.
It still
was just
wouldn't
spinning
go
round.
off.
It would not drive out. It's chewed the inside of this out, so we've got to cut it off.
So what we're going to do is reciprocal saw it.
Reason why you go out on your mate's boats, you don't buy a
yeah.
boat. Because of all the bloody hassle you get.
Right, you ready?
Yeah.
You know what I should have brought was my bloody angle grinder with the disc cutter. It would have just, yeah, it probably would have sliced through that. I ain't even touched it. Alright.
It's turned into a bit of a job. Got that off,
Back
but it's on a
right
sleeve.
there.
And now it's still not took enough out to take the bolts out. I've got to cut it again.
Noise as well.
5 blades later, we've cut through.
With a banana or two.
Yes.
I'll stick them.
Turned out this had a sleeve, steel sleeve through it, which was what rusted itself to the bolt. So when we were undoing it, it was just spinning the sleeve in the centre of here. I had no chance of getting it out. Next job is to access the bilge pumps and find out why they're not working. And this is turning into a bit of a problem as well. We shot a piece of wood wedged in, tapping it round, it wouldn't shift. And we're thinking, what's all this on here? Turns out, well, we don't know where it's come from, but it turns out this is all glue. There's all glue all the way down here and all the way around the edge. And it actually stuck the lid down. So in the process of removing it, we've damaged it. There was no other way of getting it off. So that was a good find really, to find it while we're here, where we can fix it relatively close to home. But now we can get access.
Right. Do you want me to spin the motor?
We can now get access to both the bilge pumps and find out why they're not working. Oh, I can hear it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's spinning. It's because it's dry.
That's the automatic one's working now.
No, it won't be automatic. It's only when the float switch kicks in.
Yeah, no. That one wasn't working at all when I switched it on. The other one was.
They're both working. But
ridiculous.
No, they're both dry. That's why there's no kicking any water out.
So when I put the manual on,
I can hear it running.
right, that's the manual.
There's a light on it.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's running.
So
Yeah, I can hear that. Is there a light on it?
yes.
Yeah, now go to auto.
No light.
Of course, because it's not running.
Right.
It only runs when there's water in it. It's on a float switch, Keith.
Yeah. I understand
Keep
that,
going.
but I don't understand just the warning light. You would have thought the light came on here.
Why? It's constantly drawing power off your off your boat when you're not using it. It's directly wired to your battery.
See, and this is why you're here to advise me on electrics.
You don't have a switch on something that's not running.
Yeah, I understand that.
Yeah.
No.
But that proves that they're both working. So we don't. In fact, if you want to put water in it, mind you, to be fair, I don't.
Yeah, but how much water would need to go in it?
You know what? I'm going to tip some water in there on the auto side to test it.
Okay.
And if it doesn't work, we'll put the manual on, pump it out, and we'll take it out. Bilge pump test. What we can do, jack the front of the boat up if we need to make it. Try manual. That's pumping now.
Is it pumping it?
Yeah, it's pumping water. No, but it's trying to pump. It's just about catching it. before.
It's no easy because obviously sun's coming out there.
Yeah, I can't get a direct hit. Not much.
He always carries lots of water with him.
Right, nose pump, so...
Top one. Yeah, that's running.
Right, bottom one.
Yeah, that's running as well.
The auto's not kicking in.
Right, so it's
Jammed.
it's the float then. Oh, mind your head.
So
Low ceiling.
that's what you want working. That's the important one.
Yeah.
Well, what I did, I replaced my whole pump because it was. They sit on a. If you get the exact one, they sit on a frame that's screwed to the floor and they sort of lock in. You just change that.
Yeah. Yes. Right. That's us. Oh, walk back a bit, Phil.
Is it like this is you in the night, is it? You're shaking it.
Basically.
Come on, Savia. Have it all out, aren't we? Now what are you doing?
Right. Well, somebody shoulder charged the window, and when we were out at sea one day.
And since then, we've had a bit of a leak.
Yeah, we were on our way back in. Last trip out of South Sea, and there was water P-I-S-S-I-N-G in. It was sprung a leak. Could have been worse. It could have been an onion.
I'm getting wet down here.
She cried, or he cried, one of the two.
That's better.
Thanks, Lucy. I stole these from the house. Oh, lovely. Nice. Just in case the battery runs out. See you at the boat show in a couple of weeks. We're going with our fluorescent tops on, which should be here by then. If not, it'll be our ordinary tops.
Oh, that's spreading out lovely.
Coming out, out.
Spreading out. Lovely. I would leave that to set before doing anything else. Unless you want to go on the outside while it's here.
Well, then it would set together, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but you want to cut a 45 on it, Keith. Do you want me to do it? Because I've already some on here, so I'll start up there. I can't really see it.
There's a skinny geese.
Move them up. Hang on. It's coming up really well.
I had it on the radiator this morning. Right, one last job then, Phil.
Oh dear. Want pastures new?
Yes. Okay, South Sea. I will keep it, just in case. One never knows. But yeah, that's the end of South Sea. And nearly the end of tarting up the boat, ready for it to go up to Newcastle for some professional tarting up. So, thank you very much for your assistance, Phil.
Okay. Budget and Scarpa. Cook.
Don't
company.
say that. You're a caravan engineer.
I am.
Wouldn't do your publicity any
Well,
good.
technically we're on a boat, so I've got a disclaimer.
Right. Okay, no. All done for today. All aboard the
Reek on the outside with Sikaflex 512. Just bundled his windows back in. I think we're about done.
Right. Well, I'll just swap the card. Give you the card.
Again. Oh, there's a constant
To me, to you.
card that I've got of yours, and we just swap them over all the time.
Yeah.